Now, I want to be clear about something before we start. I am not a cheap woman. Cheap is a lack of standards. What I have is a set of very firm, very personal rules about where my money goes and where it absolutely does not. People think frugal means saying no to everything. It does not. It means saying a very loud yes to the things worth paying for and drawing a line, in permanent marker, around the things that are not. So today I am giving you a tour of that line. Consider it a tour of my soul, if my soul was mostly concerned with the price of bottled water. Rule number 1. I will not, under any circumstances, buy water in a bottle when there is a tap within reach. I have a reusable bottle that has been to 11 countries. It has seen things. It has been refilled in airport bathrooms, hotel lobbies, the back of a tour bus in Porto. I will drink questionable tap water in 4 different countries before I hand over €3 for what is essentially rain that got famous. Mayor thinks this is embarrassing. Mayor once watched me fill my bottle from a fountain in a museum lobby while a security guard pretended not to notice. I do not regret it. I would do it again this afternoon. Rule number 2. The hotel minibar does not exist for me. I have never once opened it out of anything other than curiosity, and even then I closed it the way you'd close a door on something you weren't meant to see. €6 for a tiny bag of crisps. €6. I have a spare tiny bag of crisps in my suitcase at all times specifically. This is why I am never tempted. This is not a joke. Check my suitcase. It's mostly crisps and a phone charger. Rule number 3, and this one causes actual arguments in my house. I will not pay to check a bag. I have turned packing into a sport. I once fit 4 days of clothing, 2 pairs of shoes, and a hairdryer into a bag so small the woman at the gate asked to weigh it twice because she didn't believe me. I passed. I always pass. This is a skill I am prouder of than almost anything I learned in school. Mare flies with 3 suitcases and a shrug. She calls it not being a martyr about it. I call it handing money directly to an airline for the privilege of not thinking for 10 minutes. We are different women. We have made our peace. Rule number 4. Full price at a shop is, to me, a personal insult. If something is not on sale, my instinct is that it will be on sale eventually, and I have the patience to wait it out. I once wanted a particular coat for 2 full seasons. I watched it. I did not buy it. I let it marinate on that rack until it dropped to 1/3 of the price, and when I finally walked out with it, I felt the kind of satisfaction most people reserve for finishing a marathon. Is this a strange way to live? Possibly. Do I care? Not even slightly. Rule number 5. I do not pay for parking if there is any legal way around it. I have a mental map of every free spot within walking distance of every place I regularly go. This is not a skill I set out to build. It built itself over decades, the way a river carves a canyon, slowly and out of pure stubbornness. Now here's the thing people get wrong about all of this. They think the line is about the money. It is not really. 20 years ago, when the children were small and the money genuinely was not there, every one of these rules was survival. There was no version of me buying bottled water, because there was no version of me with the spare change for it. But the money situation changed, the rules did not. And I have thought about why, and I think it is this. Somewhere along the way, these little refusals stopped being about scarcity and started being about identity. Finding the free thing, beating the system in some small, harmless way. It is not a chore to me anymore. It is a hobby. It might be my favorite hobby. Mary says I could afford to relax about all of it now. And she's not wrong, strictly speaking. But nobody tells the woman who runs marathons for fun that she could relax and just walk instead. Some habits outlive their original reason and become something better. Mine happened to save me money. So there it is, the line: water, minibars, checked bags, full price, and paid parking. Cross any of those with me, and you will see a woman visibly wince. Everything else, mind you, I am perfectly reasonable about. I will pay for good coffee. I will pay for a proper meal out with people I love. I will pay, without a flicker of guilt, for anything that gets me on a plane to somewhere I have never been. The line is not about refusing joy. It is about refusing to be taken for a fool on the way to it. And if I ever do start loosening up on any of these rules, you will not hear about it from me. You will hear about it from Mare, because she will have staged some sort of intervention. If I don't do it, Mare will, and you don't want Mare doing it. That's the line. Where's yours?